not updated this vlog at all for the most part, but if you guys know me, you know that this is not typically my cup of tea, but I'm already like halfway through it. Here's my proof. I'm already tabbing, and I am just generally enjoying this so much, and it's part of my reading challenge that I'm doing right now. This is easily, so far, one of the best books that I have ever read. I never, ever tab a book my first read around, and this one I have. That tells you how fantastic this book is and how much I love it. Usually I don't like political reads. Usually I don't like reads that have, like, things about political views, gender roles, things of that nature, but the way this is tackling those topics and the way that it could potentially divide the entire United States and make it separate, because that's what happens in this book, basically. And this is on the synopsis, so I'm not spoiling anything. Basically, one side of the country is ruled by men, and it's like 1950s style, where like they're in charge, women are nothing, they get to degrade them, punch them, slap them, and it's funny, like in their eyes. And then there's the other half of the United States where it's ran by women, and the men are kind of, you know, treated as like less than. I just think the way that this is being handled is so interesting and so respectable and so respected, because I mean it gets real in so many ways. Like, it talks about what if women treated men the way that we've been treated for 50 plus years. How bananas would that be? Like, I just fell in love with this book.
Yeah, this has been stressful and everything. Thought we could take it easy tonight.
Oh, okay. I thought we were celebrating.
Alright, so I'm almost done with the book that I'm reading. So, after I finish that, I need to finish my reread of It Ends With Us. Which, on my reread, I'm on page 86. And that's just because I'm, like, really thoroughly tabbing this stuff. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through and fix my tabs real quick on It Starts With Us, and, like, replace papers and stuff, and, like, get it set up for when I start my reread. So that's what I'm going to do. Alright, so this is the final result of my initial tabs. Eventually I'm going to go through and replace the sticky note tabs, but I'm going to wait till I get my new tabs in on Friday to do so. So that way I'm not like using up tabs I only have for right now. So yeah, that's my new tabs. I am almost done. I have like, I don't know, probably like 30 or 40 pages left. That's where we are annotation wise. So I decided I'm taking a break from trying to reread these because I have to wait till I get more tabs in. So I got this in 2021 from my teacher. It was a graduation gift. And so I decided I'm going to give this a read after I finish XXVXY. The only thing is, I don't know if I'm going to be able to read it because I'm trying to get a good grip on it. Look how tiny the text is. The text is tiny. We'll see. I've officially finished XXVXY. It was one of the best books I've ever read. As you guys can probably tell that. And that was my first read through too. So the fact that I tapped it like that is incredible. So on to my next read. So I started my read of Nottingham. So far it's a lot of historical world building. According to the not the preface, but like the copyrights and stuff before the preface, it's saying that nothing is non-fiction, everything is fictional. But in order for me to keep track of things, I do have an index of characters. I have an index of like new characters, plot points, favorite parts, quotes, world building, potentially important, and then I have highlighters associated with different things. The preface I did kind of skip over, and just hear me out because a lot of the times the preface ends up being like stuff that makes sense later. So I'll go back to it, I swear. So far in chapter 1 I'm like 4 pages in, but the text is really small, so like it would be like probably 12 pages in a regular book. I've been highlighting a lot, I've been tabbing a lot already, trying to keep track of characters and different things. So we'll see where that takes me, but so far I really like it. Alright, so I just got home from the dollar store. I also went to my grandma's today, but I got 2 of these little notebooks. One is so to keep track of what's going on in Nottingham because I'm getting like kind of lost already. I also got some Tylenol, but I got this because I wanted to start journaling, but the one I was doing last time was like bigger than my head and it was just overwhelming. Alright, and then I also got a Kristen White book. I mean, it looks really good. It's called Slayer. Apparently it's from the same world as Buffy the Vampire Slayer, so we'll see. I'm trying to like one-handedly get this book out. Then we have the Authenticity Project, which I actually did hear about this. It must have flopped, but I know of a couple other booktubers that had said they decided to give this a try. But my grandma did get me this really cute leopard print sweater with a heart on it. I've been wearing it all day. So let's find homie homes on my shelf. Alright, so this would go with like stuff that could actually happen. And then this is gonna go with my TBR. Even though the other ones on my TBR, like, the aesthetic of this TBR right here is just a total slay. I can't help it, okay? Also, look at my cute little Tabby collection. She's cute.
This from my computer.
You have any idea who?
No.
Alright, so I am sitting here and I'm looking at Nottingham, and I'm kind of feeling a little overwhelmed by it, I realized, because it's like a thick book, and like it jumps around from perspective to perspective, and it's like telling a story about this whole kingdom and like telling you everybody's point of view, and it's beginning to get a little overwhelming for me. So I think I'm gonna give Crescent City a try. So that's gonna be it for this vlog, and then you guys can pick up where I leave this off in the next video. I'm sorry, I know I've been doing this like the last 2 vlogs, but it's just a lot easier to do it that way. Love you guys.